While we may be unhappy about the question on there, we have to, and hopefully we'll win that case, but again, I'm not confident. I just don't know, and we'll know soon. But don't give them a victory by not signing up because the citizenship. That is what they are trying to do, is to make people not sign up. You will play right into their hands.
That is House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She's talking about the Supreme Court. They're expected to decide this week whether the Trump administration can add a citizenship question to the 2020 census. Now, this could have a major impact on Arizona cities who have large immigrant populations.
Here's political editor Dennis Welch.
The mayor is telling me there is a lot riding on this decision, that if the justices side with the White House and include this question of citizenship, it could cost the city hundreds of millions of dollars over the next decade.
This is mandated by the Constitution that we have a census, and it doesn't say count citizens, it says count everybody.
Mesa Mayor John Giles raising concerns that if the Census Bureau is allowed to ask about citizenship next year, it will lead to an undercount of Hispanics and other migrants and cost Arizona political power and his city big money.
That's tens of millions of dollars every year, hundreds of millions of dollars over the course of the census.
Every 10 years, the government conducts a nationwide head count. The outcome determines how much federal money is doled out and the number of congressional seats each state receives. If migrant groups ignore the census over fears of citizenship, Giles estimates it will cost the state a congressional seat and Mesa $325 million over the next decade, which could have been used on schools and health care.
There's always two sides to every issue, and I think the city's concern of losing federal funding or the other group's concern about possibly losing a congressional seat, I think, are unfounded.
Representative Anthony Kern is a strong supporter of the Trump administration and backs the drive to include the citizenship question. He says there is a lot of fear-mongering surrounding the census, while Giles, who is also a Republican, said this should not be a partisan issue.
Whether you're a Republican, conservative, a Trump supporter or not, you will be very severely impacted by an undercount in the census.
And as of this morning, the Supreme Court still had 12 cases to decide, including that citizenship question. We are not sure when that ruling will come down, but it's expected to come any day now.
Dennis, when you talk about the city of Mesa, a lot of our viewers don't realize it's about the 35th, 36th largest city in America, almost 500,000 people, 121 square miles. On some lists, it's bigger than the city of Atlanta, the city of Miami. This is a big, big deal. You take all the politics out of it, we're talking millions of dollars.
Yeah, and that's the point that the Mayor Giles is trying to make. He thinks that this shouldn't be a partisan question. It shouldn't be whether you're with Trump or against Trump type of question. He says that everybody who, deals with, some sort of service in the healthcare industry or schools are going to feel the pinch if they get cost this kind of money, and that $325 million over the next decade. That is a conservative estimate. That's based on a 2% undercount. They've got estimates upwards of over $800 million if there's a 5% undercount right now, and that's going to really hurt schools, healthcare facilities, those kinds of things, according to Giles.
Dennis Welch reporting in the studio. Thank you.